Okay, we're going to play around with this 45 motor a little bit on the cam timing. So right now the rear cylinder is off by a lot. So we're 104 lobe center on the rear cylinder and we're 96 on the front. And the difference is 30-degree opening there, it's 44 or 14 degrees off. Now if I stagger the cam gears over here, well, it's either 18 or 20-degree difference, so that will give us one at 5 degrees probably. Which is still not the best, but it's close. So we'll try that. Stand behind you unless you want to hold it. Backwards. There you go. Okay, so get all the screws out. Official tool.
Don't hurt that gasket now.
It's original. Two block hole we got. Precision tools. Okay. Why is this not turning? We're hitting on something under there. Okay. I hit a dinner bell. Okay, so here's our mark right here. So we're on time here. Now if we change this tooth off for one here, all the cams will change. If I change this one here, it'll change this one also the same amount. And so I have to move this one tooth. So we need to go, I'm not sure which way we're going to go. Let's see, this is before bottom dead center is 44, before bottom is 30, so we need to advance it one tooth. Crank goes this way, the gear's going that way, so we're going to rotate it backwards, we'll advance it one tooth. Did you get that? So now you look at it here, you see how it's one tooth off. See a mark down here now?
Okay.
So we change it by one tooth. Or I can rotate the crank like that, you can see how it's one tooth. Down, one full tooth. Now did I advance it or did I retard it? I retarded it. Crank's going this way. So it takes longer to get back where it was. I went the wrong direction. So I need to move the other way. So I need to take this back out. Come on, pull out. I'm hooked on something. On a gear. There we go. 1, 2. Okay, let me see the camera. Can't see nothing. Hold on to it. Alright. Lift up in the front. There you go. Yeah, your light's not on anyway. Okay, so here's our tooth. We're right on the money here. We're over here, and this one here. We were lined up with that, now we have it forward. So if you back it up a little bit, these two are in line again. You can see how your one tooth's back here. So as you rotate the crank forward, this one here is ahead of itself, so now this is advanced. Before I put the other way, it was retarded. So we are now advanced one tooth just on this one gear, which will change this gear also.
So this one changed as well.
They both change by whatever one tooth is. That's either 18 or 20 degrees. I can't remember if this is 18 or 20 when you do these swaps. We needed 15 or something, I think 16, whatever the number was. This is 44, that one was 30. We needed 14 degrees. We got 18 probably. So we'll be 4 degrees off instead of being 14 off. Okay, so put it back together and do a check and see what it really comes in at. We did not change the exhaust, the rear cylinder at all, because that's when it comes off the crank. So it's always timed. One advantage of a 4-cam motor, you can play around with stuff. That's why I like them for racing. You can play around. I've been known to play around. Okay, so we just put a few of these bolts in here. We don't need too many in here because it pulls in evenly. Make sure the gasket doesn't work where it doesn't belong. One up in here.
So we'll do the 10 thousandths, 50 thousandths, and the 53?
I'm more concerned with a 50 or 53 number right now.
Okay.
If you look at the numbers over there, the 50 and 53 are only 1 degree difference on what the numbers are. But look at the difference on the 10 thou. Not even close. Different lobe center, different everything. Because at that low lift, the cam is not perfectly the same. Okay, dinner bell's working. Okay, so now we have to go back over here. I'm gonna have to retime this thing because we made a change. Right now we're on the compression stroke. Both lifters are down right now. The rod goes in the center of the hole. It's top dead center. You come over here and look at your mark. See how the mark is not dead center?
Oh yeah, not quite.
Yeah, it's because my eyeball is off by that amount. It's about 2 degrees, 2.5 degrees off. Gotta get it with the camera, you can see better. See, my eyeball was off by that much. It's supposed to be in dead center. So, but right there is where it's supposed to be. That's how far off I was. Pretty close, huh? Okay, now we're going to make this. I got to loosen this up. A commenter said I should put a little piece of brass in here or something so I don't protect my sleeve, which is a good idea. I'll get to that one of these days. For now, I don't have time to deal with it. So we'll just do that. Okay, so now we're centered there, and we're going to bend this a little bit to where it needs to be. I'm not rubbing on it now. Oh, why is that different? Center. Okay, double check. Looks like it's in the middle. And looks like our line's pretty close. I might be 1/2 degree off. Keeps wanting to go that way a little bit. Okay, so now we can go ahead and figure out where the cam is at. Where's your indicator at? Did you lose that too?
Yeah, I don't know, I put it somewhere.
Where's our light at? The light's on.
Yeah.
It's over there in the lathe over there. We'll let the customer do the work. It's on the drawer of the lathe over there. The bottom drawer. Right side. See that thing looks like an indicator? Yeah, that's the one. That's how you do it. So we're going to zero out our lobes here and figure where we're at. Yeah, that looks like the one. Keep this spread out like that and it won't fall over. Okay, so now last time I did this goofy way, it didn't work very good. So this time we're going to do this differently on this side. Remember we kept hitting this thing on this side?
Yeah.
So what we have to do is go over here, change things around a little bit. See, now I can't see though.
Well, you have to do it all from one side now, so keep turning it around.
No, I have to do it. You have to do everything from that one side.
Yeah.
Jeez, that can be confusing.
If I could get a mirror.
A mirror, huh? The next problem is we can't reach it here anymore. But that's okay. We'll make do. We can move this. See? Look at that. It's almost like it's adjustable and everything. Amazing how that all works, huh? It didn't work that way though. Problem we got right now is it might hit over here. We gotta be careful. So if we take this up and do this. We're going to have so different many ways of doing this. Look at that. Now we're getting closer to what we need. Of course, now you can't tighten this up, though. Change that around. Okay, now I kind of see where we're at. Ew. Looks pretty close to me. How's it look to you? We don't care.
It works.
It works. We have an adjustment dial right here we can use too. Fine tuning. Let's fine tune it like here. Okay, so I'm going to find our 0 point. Somewhere over here is 0. Okay, where do you want 0 to be? Here or here? I like the valve adjustment to be at top dead center. That's our 0 point. So up goes this way. So over here, see how we lost 2.5 thousandths clearance?
Yes.
So you got to run this valve looser than you normally would. Instead of being 4x6 or 5x7, we're going to run the same number on both valves. Even going to be 6 or 7 thou on both, because we're going to lose 2 thou right here. Understand? So don't stagger your valve adjustment. So there's 3 thousandths right there. I just saw a flash right there. It's bouncing 2.5 to 3. So we're going to lose 2.5 thousandths of clearance. Let me adjust to the top dead center right here. Let's see if you go a little bit before or a little bit after, it changes a thou either way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I'm going to rotate this thing around until this thing opens. Say we just opened. So you want 53 or 52, or what number you want?
Well, we were using 50 and 53.
Okay, so we're looking for something in a 45 number is what we're looking for. We're at 53. Whoop, it's moving a lot right now. 53. Now we're going to move this by a degree or so each way depending on where our clearance is at. See, that load being uneven affects us by 3 or 4 degrees on our timing. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right now we're at 53. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at 56 degrees. So we're supposed to be at 44 is what we're looking for. We're at 56. We're 11 too far. So that was a big change. We want to be at 44 degrees, which is way over here. Valve's closed right there. 10, 20, 30, 40. We're at -5 right now. See the needle. Where it's open. Oh no, we were open already. Okay, that was off a little bit. So we're too far advanced.
Doing a different pin?
So no, I'm good. So we're too far advanced right now. We're at a 95 thou lift instead of 53 like we want to be. So what was our number before? We had 30. We had 30 before. What number am I on right now? Yeah, 44. So what do we be at 30? 30 is way over here. That's 30. Well, we could be off by that much. That's 100. 60 thou valve lift. Acts like we moved it a couple teeth, not just a little bit. Okay, so we are 56. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 56. A little over 56. And if you go to 46, 1, 2, 3, 4, 46. That's 40 thou. Looks like I moved to 2 teeth instead of 1 tooth over there. Kind of what it looks like. Probably moved to 1 tooth, I think. Maybe I didn't. Think I screwed up? It's always possible. Well, either way, we're way too far.
So was it both the intake and exhaust that were off?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think I'm tooth off over here. It looks like I moved to 2 teeth now. So that means we need to go back and change it a little bit. Because we want to... We're a lot different than we were. You gotta make sure you can press the dampener valve all the way in right now before you beat on it. Then you can hit on it. That way you're not bending the valve in there.
Oh, you don't want to bend that?
You know, that little thing right there,
Yeah.
You want to compress all the way down, then hit on it. And you rotate the hammer, instead of being like this, you turn it sideways. See, that way it's like that's the way you hit it, not like this.
On the rivets?
Yeah, you want to hit the rivets in there. At least it's best if you avoid doing that. Because if that doesn't work correctly, you start blowing oil. That won't be a problem for you, would it?
Well, it's a Harley.
That's right, it doesn't really matter then. So much for doing that. number 2 is so tight I don't want to move and just split everything out. So now we get to start over. So now we don't know where we were at. Because somebody pulled the cams all out. I don't know who would do that. Okay, that one goes there. This one. Okay, crank goes there. There. I think that's where we were at before. That's one tooth up. One tooth back. Okay, we're all back in a line like we started, theoretically. I'm gonna cheat. Well, I can't cheat. I have to have that on there. Damn it. Well, I can kind of cheat a little bit. I can cheat a little bit. I can guess. Good. Check my zero, make sure I didn't bang in anything. Take. One trick you can do, figure where the hell you're at, do something called a split overlap. So you make these all the same height. That one's all the way down. Jeez. Ugh. Tight. Okay, so right now you put the straight edge on here. You push on that front lifter and the other one's right on it. Push on this one here and just a little bit of clearance on it. Okay, so that's your split overlap. So now when you go all the way around where both valves are open, at tap dead center, which is right there, if the cam timing is made correctly, they should be equal height right now. See how the intake is a little bit ahead of it?
Yes.
By about 80 thou or so. So you back it up until it's not that way. About there. That's how far off you're off in your load centers.
It's about 10 degrees.
We are 7 degrees off.
7.
From split overlap being accurate. So we are retarded 7 degrees. Because see we're before top dead center?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's no, we're advanced, excuse me. We're advanced. So you got more advancing timing into it. So the events are happening quicker than they should right now. If you were retarded, it would be the other side, because we have to go further before we got to this point. So right now we're advanced 7 degrees from where these cams are made to be. More or less. That's one of the numbers you cheat on. Now the exhaust, we can check, we can do the same on those. Make sure your cams are in, because there's no cam cover over there. You see these ones are adjusted evenly already, see. Okay, we're on the compression stroke now at the overlap. See the valves aren't open on this side. Okay, now we come back around here. We find that same point on these. Crank wants to fall right now. It's hard to check it. There. One, two, three, four. So 45 is right here. So we are 20 degrees ahead right now on the overlap. That's quite a bit of lead. So that's basically 1 tooth on the pinion gear over there to make the split overlap work.
And we have everything lined up now. Everything is where it's supposed to be. Or did you advance it a tooth?
It should be on the money right now. It's back where it was originally. Let's see, we have different lobes on the intake and exhaust, so this kind of changes a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But still, it's kind of a rough idea where you're at on things. Now, if it's off like that, that usually means like your pinion gear is off one position quite a bit. But you can see how the two have different numbers, because the difference in the two was 13 degrees, which is what we're coming up over here where we're 14 off, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So see how the numbers correlate?
Mm-hmm.
Just about where time phasing and stuff is at. Now, if you were to correct that split overlap, then you would have to change the other gear over at the pinion 1 notch. And we're still off on this other cam here a little bit. Now we need to, we're showing to retarded right now. So if I move it 1 tooth here, damn it, man, I lost my position. Okay, didn't look too good. Good start over. just gotta get it the way it works. I can see better now. Okay, so okay, we were retarded on this one. That's where we were at before. Something. Who's got me held up here? This gear over here is doing it. No, not that gear. Something else has got me held up. Alright, what's going on? We'll go in. We got clothespin up there. Eliminates one problem. Off a tooth on that one. Right. Where's my mark at? Mark's over there. I think I'm one tooth different now. Okay, we're back on our mark. What? Ain't no damn way. Oh, we were 55 before, or 65. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. Okay, when we start at 45, so we're 20 degrees advanced still on that side. This one. Yeah, 10, 20, 32. We were what, 50, 32. See, we're 32 here, we were 20 on the other way. So one tooth is giving us a ton of difference. We were at 15 or something before, so it's 20 degree off. It doesn't make sense. I'm losing myself in all the numbers. Playing too much. Get confused. Okay, so 10, 20, 30. Nope, we're off a little bit. There. 10, 20, 34. 34 degrees advanced. This one. There. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65.
50. No, 20.
65, you take off 45, or 20. So this one's 20. The other one was 15, or was...
34.
Yeah, it was almost 10 degrees difference. So we're 10 degrees off on the split overlap. Both of them are way advanced when you think they would be, but... What was the difference in our cam timing on the two valves? Wasn't that much, was it? What was our numbers? They were both big.
Oh, yeah.
What's the number?
410.
That's lift. Where the durations at? Oh, down here. 243. What's this one? I'm not seeing the numbers.
Way down here, there's...
No, I'm on the front. Oh, there's front.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's the other number? 242.
242. 243, 242.
Okay. Yeah, two different lobes. Where's the other lobe? Okay, this is the intake. No, we're doing front and back. This is the front. 14. Where the hell is the total? I don't have a duration number for the exhaust. What's up with that? No, here's the front exhaust. This doesn't make sense. I'm too confused here. What's going on? 242, 243. Here's the front exhaust, the front intake. No.
Yeah, 243 and 245.
I'm confused, right? I gotta figure it out. I'll be back.